What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Starting off in local politics, Taiwan's Interior Minister has announced he will be stepping down due to health reasons. Xu Guoyong tendered his resignation to Premier Su Zhenchang on Monday. Sources say Xu has chronic medical conditions such as asthma and spinal issues. His resignation comes amid reports of a possible cabinet reshuffle, and after the ruling Democratic Progressive Party suffered high-profile defeats in last month's local elections. Premier Su conveyed his sympathies and also expressed hope that Xu would be able to keep working with the government in some capacity. Recent local elections in Taiwan saw frequent political attacks on candidates over their academic records. And over the weekend, 2 more high-profile politicians had their degrees revoked by their universities for plagiarism. Bing Wong reports.
After an extensive thesis review, 2 more prominent members of the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, are brought down by academic fraud. This, in addition to a slew of other politicians across the political spectrum who were recently accused of similar infractions. Stripped of their degrees less than 3 weeks after the local elections, Zheng Wencan, the current mayor of the northwestern city of Taoyuan, and Cai Si-ying, a legislator from the major port city of Keelung, who ran a losing campaign for mayor last month. National Taiwan University, the country's leading institution, revoked both politicians' degrees for plagiarizing their thesis. One of the highest profile members of the DPP, Zheng couldn't run for re-election after serving 2 terms as mayor of Taoyuan, and was expected to seek a higher position within the party. Lin Zijian, the DPP candidate who ran to replace Zheng, was forced to withdraw from the race after both his master's degrees were revoked over plagiarism. And as plagiarism scandals pile up, attention is turning to the person who served as thesis advisor to both Zheng and Ling, National Security Bureau Director General Chen Mingtong. There are calls for a thorough investigation into all the academic works where Chen served as an advisor.
陈明通可以考虑先道歉辞职，但原本用意良好的推动终身学习的在职专班，教育部应该做一个总检讨。这不只是一个陈明通教授的问题。
In recent years, politicians have been attacking each other over their academic records, which are seen as a way to judge their intelligence and integrity. The country's premier Su Zhenchang has added his voice to the call for more investigations.
相关学术的问题，就由学术机关依相关的程序来处理。每一个人就自己的各种情势有自己的判断，我们都尊重。
The local elections may be over, but allegations of academic fraud will continue. Going forward, politicians can expect their educational background to come under as much scrutiny as their policy platforms. Patrick Chen and Bing Wong for TaiwanPlus.
The head of the World Medical Association has called on the World Health Organization to end its continued exclusion of Taiwan. Speaking in Taipei, Ottmar Kloiber said the association supports Taiwan's inclusion in the WHO and its participation in the annual World Health Assembly. Taiwan has been excluded from the WHO and other international organizations due to opposition from China, which claims Taiwan as its territory. With COVID-19 cases decreasing and the outdoor mask-wearing rule scrapped, Taiwan's health officials are now discussing the indoor mandate. As Jean Van Trieste reports, medical experts think it will still be a few months before it's safe for people to put their masks away entirely.
Taiwan's COVID-19 numbers have been falling since November. Last week, compulsory mask-wearing regulations were lifted for outdoor areas, but indoors, masks are still the rule. Not everyone is bothered. In Taiwan, wearing masks was common even before the pandemic. On Taiwan streets, many people are still wearing them, even though they don't have to.
我有慢性病，还是戴着比较好，保护自己也保护别人，我还是习惯了嘛。
因为现在还是有人在陆续确诊嘛，所以还是会担心。
Still, doctors and officials know the indoor mask mandate cannot go on forever. The question is when it may be safe to lift the rule. One concern is the Lunar New Year in late January. The holiday usually sees an influx of Taiwanese who live and work in China flying home to visit their families. But China is now beginning to back down from its zero-COVID policy, and there are worries any resulting spike in infection there could spill over into Taiwan.
宣布要解禁之后，可能会来一波指数上升，因为他们的情况是比较特殊，人口又比较多，又有台商那返回台湾的这段期间那对台湾应该还是会造成一些影响。
The threat of another wave of COVID and the resurgence of flu and RSV have doctors urging caution, especially for older adults and young children. They say it could be March next year before it's safe to do away with the indoor mask mandate for good. Leon Lien and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
A security camera caught the moment an army of about 50 monkeys stormed a college dormitory in the south of Taiwan. Students at Kaohsiung Sun Yat-sen University were watching a World Cup game when dozens of macaques broke in at 3 in the morning. An expert says it is rare for macaques to gather in large numbers, and this was most likely a case of two tribes fighting with each other. One student said the monkeys were particularly interested in the dorm's international common room.
我们宿舍的话，我们里面那边国际生会有一个大投影幕，然后可以让我们看世足，可能他们也想进去看。
Taiwan's last remaining railway roundhouse marked its centenary over the weekend. Train fans and politicians traveled to central Taiwan to celebrate the anniversary. But after 100 years, the roundhouse's days are drawing to a close. Sam Robbins has more.
Though he may appear to be an enthusiastic train conductor, this is actually Taiwan's premier, Su Zhentang. Su was in central Taiwan's Changhua County on Sunday to celebrate the centenary of the area's historic railway roundhouse. He was among a number of train fans who were in attendance to mark the facility's 100 years of service.
前一天晚上就来排，凌晨12点就来排，我排到这边排10个多小时了。
Built in 1922, Changhua's railway roundhouse is a location for engineers to repair locomotives. Roundhouse refers to the semicircle shape of the building. But as Taiwan's railways continue to develop, the roundhouse's time in service is coming to an end. The facility is used to repair certain types of trains, but these models will soon be out of use, which will also make the roundhouse obsolete. Taiwan's transport minister, Wang Guocai, was also in attendance at the centenary celebrations. He took the opportunity to discuss ways to preserve this part of Taiwan's transport history.
彰化铁路高架化以后，他们的这个彰化的这个机务段会移到花坛，但是这个地方也会特别保留下来。那这个地方也会转型的如果他修的是一个已经除役的机车头，他就往观光、教育跟历史来发展。
Taiwan's first railway track was laid 130 years ago, and improvements and advancements are still being made to this day. Even if its days of service are drawing to a close, the roundhouse will continue to remain an icon of Taiwan's railway development. Klein Wang and Sam Robbins for TaiwanPlus.
A Norwegian athlete has made a second visit to a temple that brought him fame in Taiwan and good fortune in his triathlon career. Gustav Eden went to Puyin Shunze Temple in central Taiwan's Changhua County. The temple gave him $10,000 US for his training and 200 more lucky caps to take back to Norway. Eden became a household name in Taiwan in 2019 when he crossed the finish line in a race wearing a hat with the temple's name on it. He found the cap by chance on a street in Tokyo and has since won 10 triathlons while wearing it. Eden made his first visit to the temple in 2019 and was made an honorary Changhua County citizen. This time, the temple held a ceremony on Sunday to celebrate its special relationship with the Norwegian Ironman. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally today, we leave you with images of men's fashion show at the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.